Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl loccgoddess, and I am back with this DIY diva ring light that was very cost efficient. It only cost me $20 to create this whole entire look, and it was also very easy to make. So if you would like to see how I add additional lighting to my room, being that I have to record at night, definitely keep on watching this video. And of course, guys, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. If you find this video helpful, definitely give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay everyone, so for the first thing, you are going to need a wire wreath. And by the way, I found all of these products at Walmart. I chose to go with the 12-inch wire wreath, but you can also use 18 inches as well, but I chose to go for the smaller one. The next item you want to pick up is going to be LED rope lights. I chose to go for the 16-foot daylight, and again, I got all these items from Walmart. I chose to go for daylight just because it gives my skin tone a more natural color versus like a yellow tint, which looks really weird on camera, so I just prefer to use daylight bulbs whenever I'm recording. You also want to pick up a roll of Reynolds aluminum foil wrap, and you'll also see a mini glue gun here, but I actually ended up not using it. You're also going to need an extension cord just so that your plug is able to reach the outlet. And last but not least, you want to pick up these 8-inch zip ties. You can get longer if you like, but I would say at a minimum they should be at least 8 inches long. I also chose to have this glass of red wine because duh, why not? Wine makes everything better. Let's jump right into it. So what you want to do, you want to take your wire ring light, and you'll notice that on one side the ring light is more like popped out, but you want to start on the inside where you see it's kind of like dented. You guys will notice right there on the table, you'll see that that part is kind of dipped inward, and you want to take a piece of your aluminum foil. You can fold it however which way you choose to fold it, and the goal here is to just wrap all of your aluminum foil around the ring. However way you get it is how you get it. This is a step that I thought I was going to need my glue gun for. I thought I was going to have to glue the aluminum foil to the actual wire ring, but I ended up not needing it. But if you would like additional adhesiveness, if that's a word, feel free to use your glue gun for this step. Alrighty, so this is what the final product of your ring light should look like once the foil is on. If you miss any pieces, feel free to go in and fill in, but definitely make sure it's fully covered. The purpose of this foil is basically so that the light can reflect off of the foil, giving you that poppin' lighting, girl. Okay guys, really quickly, I just wanted to include this up close and personal picture of the side of the ring light that I chose to feed through my zip tie loopholes. I chose to use the flat side to feed through, and then the side that's going to be hanging out that I'll attach the extension cord to is going to be the prong side, just because it makes it easier when you're attaching it into the wall. Okay, let's move forward. Alrighty guys, so for this next step, what you want to do is you want to wrap around your first row of your rope light and just take some zip ties and pretty much, you know, attach the rope light to the wire wreath, and just pretty much keep going around. I went around a total of, I think it was 3 times, and then on the final time I just kind of let it hang.
So it's not nice.
So some people might say that I kind of took the long way with this next method, but I just kind of chose to do what was best for me and what was easiest for me. So right now I'm just pretty much like feeding my rope light through the zip tie loopholes that I've created, and I'm gonna just keep doing that until I get to about, like I said, about 3.5. I mean, or you can just keep on feeding it around and around until you run out of rope, but because my rope was so long, unfortunately it would not fit on my ring light because my ring light was only the 12-inch. So after feeding my rope light through my zip tie loopholes a few times, basically what I'm doing at this point is just adding additional zip ties for security and just to make sure that it's pretty sturdy. If you want to use your glue gun, you definitely can. Your glue will not get hot, or you know, it won't start to melt or anything like that. LED lights stay pretty cool for the most part when they're plugged in. I've already researched this, I promise. But I just chose to skip this step personally because I felt like the zip ties were enough to keep everything together. So for this step, I'm just cutting off the additional zip tie, and you want to be very careful with this step because the zip tie can be very, very sharp. So I chose to actually zip tie inward away from myself and kind of like toward the middle of the ring. And yeah, this is pretty much what it's going to look like when it's all done. So unfortunately, right when I was about to film the part where I mounted my ring light onto my tripod, my phone died. But basically what I did was I took about 4 or 5 zip ties and I held my ring light in place against my tripod, and I pretty much just zip tied everything together. It was a very, very, very easy process. I promise if I can do it, y'all can definitely do it. So thank you so much for tuning in, everyone, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.